What's up, COL? What's up, America? This your man, C. Mill, C from the D, coming at you with everything that's real. And today is definitely a lovely day. You uh life sometimes you think about things and think about woulda, couldas, and shouldas, but you also got to think about your future. You got to think about the past so that you stay in shape for future events and everything, and keep your guard up and be well aware of everything that could possibly happen. When you meet somebody, when you go to a new business venture deal, big purchase, anything of that nature. So today I want to talk to you about, are you paying attention to the hidden agenda? You know what I'm saying? Are we paying attention to the hidden agenda? Because as we look at it, or as I look at it, you know what I'm saying, when COVID was taking place, you know what I'm saying, and they passed out all this money and wanted everybody to, they was trying to cause panic and havoc, but yet and still, act like, let me put this cushion and blanket out, you know what I'm saying, so people can survive and stuff and everything. And now that the pandemic is over, the prices of everything is still high, you know what I'm saying? And mortgages, rent, car notes, loans, it's a higher interest rate and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Compounding interest is tacked on very rapidly and fast. And they still want, and inflation is taking place, you know what I'm saying? And they want you to participate in purchasing things, like as if nothing is going on. But you know what I'm saying? You have to grow, you know what I'm saying, financially, you know what I'm saying, and everything, so that you can continue to purchase and maintain with today's economy with the growing inflation rates, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, is the government narcissizing us with the way that they're approaching things and doing things, you know what I'm saying? They're telling you to keep spending so the economy can flourish and flow, but yet the feds are raising interest rates, you know what I'm saying, higher than they have ever been. You know what I'm saying? I think they just tacked on another 0.4% or something like that. They already did it at like a 0.10. That's super high. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if everybody is paying attention, but if you don't understand, try to get inundated on it, because to me it's kind of like, it's like almost like the movies tell us, you know what I'm saying, beforehand. Like, as far as, to me, like all those movies, where it was trying to be like the end of civilization or a big threat to civilization, you know what I'm saying? Even if you want to go as far as to point out how Thanos was saying half the population had to be wiped out so that the resources won't be dwindled and everybody dies, so half of the population should die, so resources could, recuperate and stuff and grow stronger and heavier. That's, you know what I'm saying, it's a crazy theory, you know what I'm saying? Will it work? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But then they came on COVID. Then I was reading papers and stuff, and they were saying they was putting COVID in people's waters, and certain counties had COVID in the water, and who knows if they was putting it in the air with the chemtrails out the airplanes. Like, we don't know what the heck. You know what I'm saying? All the secret society stuff. So we don't know sometimes, like, who is who and what's what and who's for you and who's against you. And I'm talking about in your personal life and in the government, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, was they tampering with the red meat, with the cloning and all types of stuff? So you just have to be aware and try to do your own homework, and like I said, sometimes in the movies, are they like warning us through the movies? Because I remember the Simpsons did a lot of, you know what I'm saying, did a lot of pre-notion, you know what I'm saying, shows, and things end up, happening. And it's a lot of those situations with the Simpsons and a lot of movies and everything. And so are the big people in Hollywood letting us know through the movies? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You tell me. But you have to like really just pay attention to life right now. Gas prices, oil, and all this stuff. Because I know, like, when they were saying we was fighting over there for the oil, you know, some years back, you know, 10, 15 years back, and they said we was fighting for the oil, but I had a couple people that were over there, and they said it wasn't about the oil. It was about, you know, let me see, the people, you know, wanting to run their money, control their money. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of the people's name, you know, but it's a big family that runs a lot of the country's money. And they said that that's why we were over there fighting over there, because they wanted to run their money. And by them wanting to run their money, they had control over our military, you know what I'm saying, forces. And so they were sent over there, you know what I'm saying, because of that. So I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but, you know, you be the judge. But pay attention, be inundated, be aware, do your homework, because, I mean, it's a real slimy, slicky time we in right now. And, you know, people just are allergic to telling the truth, allergic to being dedicated, allergic to being loyal, for no reason, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just for no damn good reason. And it's really sick. Families not sticking together, families fighting, falling out over something that happened 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Argue about it, everybody do their apologies, hug and kiss, make up, and life is short. Life is short. If you don't have enough sense to do that, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Life is short. You know what I'm saying? So people that, even families that's having minuscule quarrels and quarrels about stuff that really don't mean nothing, man, you're missing out on a lot of time, a lot of fond memories, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that could be taking place as far as with spending time with your family. You know what I'm saying? Over some BS, you know? So don't let life narcissize you. Don't let your own thoughts trick you, because remember, your mind, you use your mind as a tool, like your hand. You use the mind. Don't let the mind use you. Don't let the mind, don't be like the mind is in control. No, you in control of your mind. Your mind is like your eyeball of your hand and your foot. You tell it what to do. Don't you sit there and talk about my mind told me to. No, if you saying that, then you don't know what life is about. You know what I'm saying? You are in control of your mind. You are in the driver's seat, not your mind. Your mind can lead you the wrong way. It can lead you astray. That's why I was talking about when Tupac got shot and this stuff, and they say your mind start, you know, putting things together that ain't true, when, you know, that's true. When you go through a situation that's really dramatic and you was really scared or something, hey, you could really put together things that are not even true whatsoever, but they'll be true to you because you was in a mindset of panic and franticness. You know what I'm saying? You know, your life was threatened, so you didn't know your senses was going everywhere, so you don't know what's up and what's coming down. So just be aware, you know what I'm saying, and pay attention to the people that's close to you, pay attention to your government, pay attention to how you spend your money, you know what I'm saying, be frugal with your money, be frugal with your mindset, be frugal with your time, you know, and just take things slow, one step at a time, you know what I'm saying, do what's best for you, you know what I'm saying, in the name of the Most High, in the name of Jesus Christ, man. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Y'all have a blessed one, man. It's your man, C from the D. I'm out. Peace.